Hi everyone. Well, it's Wednesday, Prince Spaghetti Day. Does anybody remember that? Anyhow, back with another review for my latest market, if you can call it that. I think I mentioned in last week's video that I had been contacted to do a market on Saturday. The hotel where I usually do my markets was having a fundraiser for the Autism Society of Florida. And they asked Scott, the coordinator of our craft fair, if he could get people to come and put out their items to sell. Because I guess they expected a crowd to come. And where they set up the barbecue, where they were selling food to make money, was right outside the door of the room that we have our fair in. Well, that didn't work. I honestly do not think the hotel advertised this, because not good. Not good at all. But before we get into all of that, how about taking a look at how my table was set up? I'm back. Alrighty. So that was my table setting. It was nice. I had enough stuff, I was afraid I wouldn't have enough things, but that worked out just fine. I really had enough stuff, believe me, at the end of this. So it was an extremely slow day. Very slow. I sold 4 items. 4 items. For a grand total of $74. After my fee for the craft fair, which was $40, that brought me down to $34. And then I had one sale that I had to use my square for, and that fee was $83. So I ended up with a whopping $33.17 for sitting there from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. People were mad. People were mad. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can only guess. And guessing is probably not a good thing. These last 2 markets I've done there have been really bad, and I'm really afraid it's going to hurt Scott and his markets, because I know people were quite upset on Saturday. Quite upset. The lady on the side of me made $7. She sold $7, so she made nothing. She lost a lot of money. She had a double booth, so that's $80. So she left early. She didn't even say goodbye to me, and we're pretty good friends. She was not happy. So I was texting with Scott all the way home from there, and I told him, I said, I really don't think that the hotel advertised this. Who makes no money for an organization like the Autism Society of Florida? I mean, come on. All of our fees, all 8 tables, paid $40 to be there. And all of that money Scott donated to the Autism Society, which was really nice. I thought that was awesome. So that's $320. They made, I don't remember exactly what he said, they ended up making it was like 500 and change. 320 of that was us paying for our booths. We donated that. And then guess what? All 8 of us ate outside at the cookout. So they made at least another $100 from us again, from us buying lunches there. The only other people I saw, now I'm not saying there weren't any others that may have come in the back and I did not see them, but the only other people I saw go there to eat were employees of the hotel. Not good. If you're going to do a market, you need to advertise it. You need to advertise it. And I think this falls on the hotel because they asked that we be there. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I have 2 more markets already booked for there. One in June and one in July. I have nothing for May. And I'm kind of happy about that. But Robin has the 2 booked for May. I hope she does well. And she's going to be there this Saturday. So I hope it picks up. I really hope it picks up. Let me tell you what I sold. Early on in the day, before lunchtime, I saw a young woman walk in through the back door where the cookout was, and she just ignored everything else and came directly to my table. I've seen her there before. She's probably bought from me before. And she came right to my table and was looking around, and she picked up my Fox Lovey and bought it. That was $25, and I'll put up a picture if I can find one. It was her daughter's birthday that day, and she was buying it as a gift for her daughter. Then nothing the rest of the day until just before we were ending. And an employee of the hospital had come over, hotel, had come over, and she wanted a little blue elephant that I had made. She asked me if I could put it aside and hold it for her, which I did. And she came back, I don't know, maybe an hour later. And she was about to pay for her elephant. And my good buddy Nick, who buys up my stingrays like crazy, ended up buying another lavender stingray. And he was so kind and paid for this girl's elephant. So that sale was $21 and he paid cash for that. And then just before we closed, I would say a half hour before we closed, Scott came over and he bought my raccoon. He said he wanted it for his mom for Mother's Day, I believe. He said she loves those things. So Rocky went, and I sold him for $28, and that was on Square. And that's it. That's all I did. Then we packed up and came home. And stopped for ice cream on my way home because I was upset. I was really disappointed. Again, I do not blame Scott at all for this. I don't. This was an event put on by the hotel. The hotel should have been doing a lot of advertising. I cannot believe people would not come out and support the Autism Society if this was marketed correctly. And to ask us to come in, to be there so people could come on into the room and look at different crafts and things that people make is on the hotel. It's on the hotel. And I told Scott, I feel the hotel should give us all a free market. Let them pick up the tab for it, call us all back, give us a free market, advertise it, and maybe we could make a little bit of money to make this all worthwhile. I guess I'm still a little upset. I guess I'm still a little upset. So that was it. That was my market. Not very good. Not very good. I've never made a lot of money here, and it didn't bother me because I really like how this is set up. I like that it's indoors. I like that it's a smaller room with only 8 vendors. We tend to be the same vendors that come back. So they obviously like this too. I get to know them better. We talk, we laugh, we had a good time. But you could see the change in everybody as the day went on, and there was no business. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. I mean, I have plenty for my June 1st market. I don't have to go crazy in the month of May making things. I can concentrate on online orders if I get any more. I have 4 right now I have to do. So I'll work on those. And if any more come along, awesome. If not, I'll have an easy month of May. So let's drop this market thing. Okay, I don't want to talk about it anymore. So this past week, I tested 2 items for 2 different people. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had that, and that made me happy. So the first one I did was for the Wonder Crochet, Allison. And I was so thrilled that she picked me to test one of her patterns because I bought several of hers. And when she put out a call for testers, of course I applied. And I've done it many times before and didn't get picked. So I didn't think it would go anywhere, but she did pick me this time. And it's a small item, but it's so cute. It's so cute. And I will show it to you. It's my little teapot with a mouse. Isn't it cute? And I embroidered some flowers on it, front and back. Unfortunately, where the color changes go is not great, but it looks cute from the front. And he pops up and down, pop up and down. Now, making this was extremely easy. It was very easy. Didn't take a long time. I think it's adorable. I think little girls would love it. The only thing, and this is me, this is nothing to do with the pattern. I used Parfait Chunky to make this. Everything I used Parfait Chunky for, including the little mouse. And that white yarn from Parfait Chunky, it's horrible. And I feel it just didn't make the mouse stable enough, strong enough. So I either got a bad batch or their white is just continuing to stay really lousy. So I want to make it again. And I'll make it, I have the idea to make it in the Posh yarn because it's a little more sturdy. So we'll see how that goes. I could try a different color for the mouse. I really wanted white to match the daisies that I embroidered on here. I didn't want gray. I didn't think it would look good with these colors. But let me know what you think of my little teapot. How cute is that? And I will put a link below to Allison's Etsy and her blog where she sells her patterns. And I believe this is coming out Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure which day. So it will be available either tomorrow or Friday. So look for that if you're interested in making this. It's easy. It's really quick and easy little thing, and I think it'll look great on my table next time. So that's the first thing I tested this week. And then my friend Robin did another new thing, and it's her biggest one yet. I'll tell you, people are going dragon crazy this year. I think it's because it's Year of the Dragon. I have no other reason why everybody's so dragon crazy. But Robin made a little dragon. He's the smallest of the 3 I've made so far, and I love him. I love him. And here he is. How cute is he? How cute is he with his little toes and his stripes on his chest and his little head. So cute. Love the wings. Everybody who's seen him loves his wings. And then instead of spikes going back down the back, I just crocheted on this pipsqueak yarn that I had bought to make the raccoon around his eyebrows. So it's pretty thin, so I did a double line of it. And you can't tell. You can't really tell it's a double line because it just all blends in. I love this. I love the pattern, not just because she's my friend, but because it was easy to make. It was quick. It's a smaller size than the other 2 that I have done. And this, I feel I could make a couple of and sell at my markets because it can be a much more reasonable price than $65 and $100. Yeah, I think so. I think so. But I really wanted to try a variegated yarn. The other 2 I made in solid colors. I wanted to try variegated. I love this yarn. This is the one I was looking for a while back because I had run out of it. I have plenty now. But I wanted to do this in the variegated. And I think he looks cute in the variegated yarn. And I wasn't sure what the other color should be. But once I did his horns in white, and then I started doing this stripe to see if it would work, I really liked the white on it. I think any other color would have blended in too much, but the white stands out. So tell me what you think of my little Puff the Dragon. Robin will be releasing this guy on Saturday, 27th. I will put a link to her Etsy shop in the link below. In the description below, if you are interested in making this little dragon. I think he's so cute. I love how he sits. Too cute. Too cute. I love his neck. Look at that neck. Just love it. Nothing about it I dislike. So there are 2 new patterns that if anybody's interested in, you can have to make. And that's all I have for you this week. That's it. Like I said, I have 4 orders that I have to do. I'm going to start one today. It's going to be a pink and white penguin. I have a red, white, and black penguin to make. I have tassels to make. I have a raccoon to make. And a unicorn, I think. So I'll be busy. I don't know how much I'll have for you next week, unless I hold everything and show it to you, but we'll see. I think people are getting a little antsy for their orders. So I'll see how they feel about holding on to them until Wednesday. And we'll see. My other little dragon is off to France, hope he gets there soon. The post office said it would take about 10 days. 10 days. Can you imagine? You can fly there in 7 hours and it's going to take 10 days for it to get there. So I guess he's going on a European tour. And I haven't looked to see if my sister received her order yet. I mailed them both the same day. If she did, I haven't heard from her yet. So I'll have to check on that when I'm done this. All right, everyone, I blabbed enough. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And if you're doing markets this week, good luck. I hope you do well. I'm new to this. I don't know if this time of year is just a bad time of year to do this. I don't know. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. All right, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye.